I would also like to join the Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Leader of the Opposition, and the other Honorable members of this August House to express my condolences to the bereaved families of previously mentioned 18 illustrious individuals and leaders who have passed away during the last 6 months. I had personally known quite a few of them, but I may not be able to name all the honorable members, but I also would like to join this House. And especially I would like to mention late Dr. D.D. Lapang, who had passed away on 12 September 2025 at the age of 91. He emerged from humble beginnings, marked by an early loss and economic hardship, but he rose through sheer determination and integrity to occupy the highest offices of governance of the state, with an exceptional distinction as Chief Minister on 5 occasions, and as Deputy Chief Minister, as a Cabinet Minister and Leader of the Opposition, and later as Chief Advisor and Advisor to the Government of Meghalaya during his long span of his political life. His contributions to the governance, institutional stability, and democratic traditions have left an indelible imprint on the political history of the state. I had the privilege of being acquainted with him since 2018, when I was serving as the Member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha, representing the state from the year 2008 onwards. And I met him numerous times in Delhi and in Shillong, and sometimes at the residence of our late leader, P.A. Sangma. And I had the opportunity of learning so many things from him. A man of deep faith and moral conviction, Dr. Lapang was a devout Christian whose spiritual grounding informed his public conduct, marked by humility, compassion, and a strong sense of service. In recognition of his outstanding contributions to society, governance, and education, late Dr. D.D. Lapang was conferred with several prestigious honors, including doctorates in divinity, philosophy, and letters from reputed institutions. I had the opportunity of visiting his house just about a week before he passed away, and meeting him and his family and his granddaughter. He could not speak, but he was acknowledging my visit and trying to communicate his appreciation that I had come to pay my respects and visit during his last hours and last days of his life. And maybe I was of the few people who I had the opportunity of getting the information from Honorable Member Charles Magner that he had passed away just a few minutes ago. But I could not at attend his funeral because I was engaged I had engagements outside the state. Dr. Lapang is survived by his wife, Mrs. Amethyst Pla, and his son and grandchildren. I join with all the members of this house, August House, in mourning the loss of this visionary leader, a principled public servant, and a compassionate human being whose life exemplified the highest ideals of service and sacrifice. I also pay my respects to late Ariel, who passed away on 4th December 2025 at the age of 80. He was a former minister of the state, MLA, who ably represented the So Young constituency. Mr. Ariel, late Ariel, will be fondly remembered for his unflinching dedication to public service, his enduring contributions to sports and community development. And I would also like to place on record our sincere and deep appreciation for the valuable contributions of late Ariel to the people of our state, Meghalaya. I would like to mention other leaders. Late P.P. Tangchan from Kerala Legislative Assembly, late Giriraj Prasad Tiwari, a former Speaker of Rajasthan Legislative Assembly, late Ravi Naik, former Chief Minister of Goa, late Yogendra Makwana, former Union Minister from Gujarat, late Mainul Haq, member of the West Bengal Legislative Assembly, late H.Y. Meti, a senior leader and 5-time member of Karnataka Legislative Assembly, late Sudhakar Singh, former member of the Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly, late Diwakar Bhatt, former member of Uttarakhand Legislative Assembly, late Sri Prakash Jaiswal, former member of Parliament and Union Minister from Uttar Pradesh, late Ram Vilas Vedanti, former member of Parliament from Madhya Pradesh, late Bishwa Bandhu Des, who was my contemporary and was Speaker of Tripura Legislative Assembly, who passed away on 26 December at the age of 72. Late Suresh Khalmadi, former Union Minister from Maharashtra, who passed away on 6th January 2026 at the age of 81. I also had the privilege of meeting him several times during my time at the Parliament. He was also the Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, when I was serving in the same capacity during the year 2009. I also remember late N. Sundaram, former member of Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly. And I want to place on record my profound sorrow in the passing away of late Imkong Elimchen, former Minister of Nagaland, who departed on the 11th November 2025 at the age of 70 years. I had the privilege of knowing him since 2018, when he had come to Shillong and to meet our Honorable Chief Minister and myself, and meeting him, discussing several political issues of Nagaland and the Northeast region in general. and meeting him several times and getting closely acquainted with him for several times since 2018. When he passed away on 11th November, the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Zone 3 conference was being held at Dimapur, at Kohima, and I had the privilege of paying my respects of his mortal remains and body when his mortal remains and body was kept at his Dimapur residence before his body was taken to his native village, Mangmetong village, for his final funeral service. I also join in paying my respects to late Shivraj Biswanath Patil, eminent statesman and former Union Minister from Maharashtra who passed away on 12 December 2025. He was also the Speaker of the Lok Sabha for quite some time. And I pay my respects to Ajit Anantrao Pawar, who passed away on 28 January 2026. I also had the privilege of getting acquainted with him when I was elected as Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha to represent the state of Meghalaya in 2008 on NCP party ticket. Mr. Sharad Pawar had organized a welcome dinner in Delhi, and Ajit Pawar also attended that meeting, and he congratulated me. And ever since, whenever I was in Delhi, I used to meet him on several occasions. But I could not be fully acquainted with him, but I expressed my sorrows, deep sorrow, at his passing away so tragically on 28th January 2026. So I join with this house, August House, and pay respects to all the departed souls, 18 individuals who had passed away during the last 6 months. May I now request all the honorable members to rise and observe 2 minutes of silence as a mark of respect to those departed souls. You may be seated.